So we're going to start out with a challenger match here on center, and we've got the Hard Eights versus the Atlanta Bouncers. The Hard Eights, I talked to Tim Parks earlier, and he's like, I really feel like we're 2-1, even though they're actually 1-2, because they won regulation and have dropped a couple dream breakers. We'll have that first. Then Arizona Drive and Columbus Sliders, that's going to be something else. The Drive just lost a heartbreaking dream breaker to Annalise, New Jersey Fives. Later today, the DC Pickleball team and the Sliders right back out there. And then, hey, Squeeze Nation, you're going to have to deal with your it girl on the other side as Anna Bright and the Shock will be over there. So we got the ladies going to start the show here, and let's talk about who's going to be out here. And we'll start with the Bouncers. Walk us through Jeannie Irakina and Angie Walker on the other side. Yep, Angie Walker is going to be on the right, new to MLP. This is her first event out of Arizona. Got a lot of game, wants to attack and wants to play aggressive. And then Irakina, very steady on the left, Dave. Not her first MLP, more of the veteran. I like this team if they can kind of get their bases set beneath them to start the match and kind of get a rhythm. And then going against, as you know, an MLP legend, Terashenko and Christine Maddox, also new to the scene, new player. Some tall women on the court here, Dave, a lot of athletes. This is going to be an exciting match. Yeah, Irina Terashenko, just all she does is win MLP. It is unbelievable that she has consistently been able to will teams through. Use whatever you want, experience, making a clutch shot. You know, when it gets into the 20s, everything is tight. How can she help Maddox, who is, as you mentioned, brand new? I think just like you said, having some of that, being a veteran and having a lot of those matches under your belt. And when it gets tight in MLP, I think the key, Dave, is to focus on making balls, not saying not go for it, but really limit those unforced errors. And I think that's something Terashenko can do. She's taken a little break from pickleball, Dave. We haven't seen her a lot. So I think now that we're in day 3 and she's got some matches under her belt, she'll start to kind of settle back in and feel comfortable out there. Yeah, and I think that's been a big story here as well. Also taking a break was Riley Newman. Talked to him. He was a little rusty coming into this. So I think over the weekend, I think the level of play is going to go up for not just those reasons, but also just the chemistry. A lot of these people have never been on the same side of the court before. That's right. And we got a different format this go around. The event doesn't quite have such intensity, knowing that we've got more matches and more events down the road, so I think that'll help the players get their wings beneath them. So on your screen, closest to you, just to familiarize yourself, Jeannie Irakina is going to actually start on the right here, so that's interesting. So they've struggled a little bit, so they've made a decision to switch it up. So the tall ladies are going to play cross court from each other. Christine Maddox is going to get us started. Let's play pickleball. Right on cue, all 4 players making a lot of balls, Dave. They are, and so just if you're new here, we're playing 25 rally scoring, no freeze. You got to win by 2, but you can win on receive, which is a big difference from past MLPs. Good hands by Angie there, stepping up. Tui Nation, hello. Nice, Angie. I think this might make sense too, Dave. Angie's familiar with the left, playing with our sister Alex, who plays the right. Good start. And you just can't have egos. Like, if it's not working, switch it up. Absolutely. So I like that switcheroo for the Bouncers. Great pattern there, Dave. Man, what a whip. These tall ladies can absolutely demolish the ball. They can. This is the Bouncers, important to note, this is their home event too, Dave. Yes. We're in Atlanta, the crowd's gonna be a factor. So there's something to cheer about going on over there. Wow, is this like when a fan at a baseball game drops a foul ball? And
the ball's back now.
I hope it's not my parents who are sitting over there. My dad is under siege potentially.
It's a good ball by Maddox going right at Walker. Those are killers, Dave, in MLP. You don't want to miss the serve and return.
Gotta get the rings the register immediately.
That's right.
That's the D1 Pepperdine University tennis player there. Just found the net. She'll settle in.
You could see how much more comfortable Walker is on the left, Dave. I don't know if anyone's gotten to see her play the last couple of days. Was okay, but a little bit, you know, timid, a little bit unaware, and now she's just stepping up big.
Had a good look there. Maddox got away with not the best counter, but and that air mail's well deep.
7-3.
And what a drop from Angie Walker on a return off the baseline.
The return looked very, very close. I think it might have skidded off, so great drop. Good call.
8-3.
Not communicating, but it's so far working. And then Angie's been tied up a couple times. And I think that's going to be something to keep an eye on this weekend in event 1.
4-8.
Oh, what a get. We're still going.
Oh my God,
man.
Unreal hustle by Walker.
Angie Walker gets it and kept it relatively safe.
Lob wasn't too far out either, it was close.
5-8.
So a nice little push back from the hard eights.
Chipping away at this lead, Dave. A lead in MLP is a big deal, and they're chipping away. Good lead.
Maddox has been attacking straight ahead. That is a tough ball. How do you learn to get good at letting balls go, Eric?
You just got to stay low and be aware. It's hard. It's the hardest part. It's a great poach.
Eric Keena coming in hot and inside out with the two-handed backhand.
And kudos to her, too, for being able to switch sides so easily.
Yeah, because this team formation, you have to take those things into account. Can my players play both sides if we're in trouble?
Yeah, like you said, Dave, I think the best teams are the most adaptable and the most diverse, and they can mix and match for matchups.
8-10.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable. Tereshenko hits the ground.
Yes. Stop, drop, and roll. So if God forbid there be a fire, we know who to emulate.
That's right.
11-8.
Wow, humongous swing on a ball that is flying at her. Maddox gets away with that one.
You talk about a hard team to drop, Dave. It's Maddox and Tereshenko. So much reach. That kitchen feels real tiny with them up there.
9-11.
We will switch ends if indeed the Bouncers win this rally. First team to 13.
12-9.
It's a great ball down the middle by Maddox. It's so smart.
Yeah, Arikina has not been able to get the drop, and Walker has just over-trusted a little bit and put herself in a rough spot. So within 2.
That's unreal.
So they will switch with a 3-point lead, and the Bouncers looking for their first win of the weekend.
That's
dropped their first 2, so
first win for women's doubles as well, so this would be a huge start for them. I'd like to see the Bouncers try to drop Tereshenko a little bit more. It's interesting they're going to Maddox, and she's able to really put a hurting on that first ball.
So we're going to take a quick break. We're off and running. It's a beautiful Saturday. Thanks for spending it with us. This is MLP.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. Good start for the Bouncers, and they need it. They need a little confidence from the ladies. Switch sides. Angie Walker playing very well on the left here to get this underway.
Good angle by Tereshenko causing the switch there. Good heads-up play.
Arikina was overcommitted and just had to keep rolling over there. They almost got out of it.
I like that play, though, Dave. I like the drive by Maddox and the crash by Tereshenko. Didn't work there.
14-11.
Again, missed thirds are a killer in MLP also.
Get to the kitchen.
12-14.
You can see the crazy grip that Maddox uses. And that aggressive grip, what can you do and what can't you do with it, Eric?
It's really hard to switch to your backhand, I could tell you that much, Dave, but you can generate a lot of topspin. That's the pro. Grip's also easy indicator of who played tennis, Dave, who's coming over from tennis. That helps.
Yeah, you go that's almost, that is
almost
so
full
far.
Western.
It almost is. Need some footwork there. Ball played her, so hard eights are right there within 1. And Christine Maddox said, I am tall, get that the heck on out of the middle here.
A little more patience needed from Arikina and Walker right now.
15-15.
Oh, and a big, huge overhead and a grunt to go with it.
Yep. Big put away ball there. Wouldn't hate to see a timeout maybe if one point goes here, Dave. Oh, Maddox bails him out, Dave. No.
That's
two.
MLP is such a momentum event, too. Hate to kill your own rally. That point construction was crazy that the person at the net ended up at the baseline. Hard eights have the lead.
17-16.
And Arakina sort of pulled her paddle back, and Walker missed it, and
Smart
the timeout is now going to show up. So the hometown squad, the Bouncers, had the lead throughout. So Eric, when you've had a lead, especially in MLP, and it starts to slide, what can we discuss over here to get that back under control?
It's just back to the basics again, Dave. I mean, you've seen since the side switch, the Bouncers made some easy errors, unforced errors. Maddox bailed him out with a serve error. This is where you've got to hunker down and make balls and really put the pressure on your opponents. Great timeout, though.
The other big part of all this is there's coaches, there's general managers, you got your teammates. What is it? Do you feel different when you're playing this than when you're playing a PPA event?
You know, I think some of the ego goes away knowing that you've got three people you're playing for, and honestly a city, a community. A lot of these teams have become communities. So you've got that. It's more pressure, but it's also less pressure knowing you've got people got your back instead of one other partner.
Love it, and that's the thing. Just keep building. You know, the teams are going to stay together more going forward. Just absolute knife.
It's a great dink. They're really using their length now, Dave. You can feel the pressure.
19-16.
And another violent overhead from the Pepperdine tennis star, and this timeout did not work, and Arakina may be asking, should we switch sides?
They're going to try to get their serve back, and I bet they stack it.
I didn't know if they were going to try and, you can stack. They're not.
There's a good backhand. Yep. And if I'm Walker, Dave, you just at this point start going for a little bit more, start putting some pressure back, and it'll flip. You can switch it.
17-20.
Off the tape, gets the roll. Arakina was a touch late on that, but got away with it.
Right on cue. Nice drive. Nice crash.
18-20.
Oh, dear. Oh, man.
This is that part, too, where the no freeze effect comes in. Dave.
Yes.
4 points at this stage in the game, almost insurmountable. They're going to have to find a way.
18.
Big point there.
So the question is can you do something with the ball in your hand to make the comeback happen? There's one.
And notice what they did, Dave. Thirds and fifths were drops. They got in, and that's where they've had success.
20-22.
What is happening?
Tereshchenko's got her hands up.
Okay.
20-22.
Cool.
There were technicalities available there. So Angie's got to know if you do go down the line, you are going to get a forehand back, which I have no problem with it, but you got to sit on that.
Yeah.
23-20.
All right, here we go, Dave. Time for some magic.
A little scoreboard pressure if they can get this. The home crowd wants it. High formation. What a get.
Good drop.
Best rally of the day goes to the bouncers. They're within one.
That was awesome. Great recovery by Walker in the midcourt there. Eye formation worked.
22-23.
Great pull from Maddox. So we've got our first game point here for the hard eights.
Here we go.
24-22.
Okay.
Can they find 1 point here, Dave, on their serve?
On their serve.
Let's see what they
Second
do with the
try.
third. Let's see what they do with the third.
Got to drop the third here. Will they do it? Oh, my. Oh, Angie Walker.
What defense? Let's go.
Angie Walker clutch after the switch of sides midpoint.
Unreal.
We're 24 apiece here. Let's go.
Here comes the crowd.
24-24.
Oh, my. Wow,
Good
Angie.
point.
Just deep after all that
What a
defense.
point. That's the point of the day so far. Walker, unreal performance. Eric Peter just pushed it long.
Right out. Point 25.
Game point number 3 coming up for the hard eights.
I would return to Maddox here, Dave.
Yes.
Make her hit another drive.
25-24.
Oh, they go to the veteran. Oh, no.
No way. Oh, my God. Maddox from her knees, Dave.
Right out. Point
If that would have gone in, that would have been the walk-off of the century. But so 3 game points saved, knotted at 25.
Free pickleball.
Good lead from Maddox.
Right out.
Swinging away, Tui's right at each other. 4th shot at closing this out.
Why does it feel like the bouncers end every point of the baseline, Dave?
They just do.
25.
They retreat. And it's airmailed deep, and the hard eights, it took one of those dice to get there. They got it done, and what a battle. So, again, the bouncers can't come up with the women's doubles here in their home event, and they drop game 1 here. So, men's doubles coming up next. We'll break that all down. What a great start to the day here in Hot Atlanta. Welcome back, everybody. The ladies put on a show, and now it's time for the fellas. And I know it's Saturday, but we've got a Jesus sighting here.
That's right. I've had this one circled all weekend, Dave.
Purple Jesus is here. Max Manthau is out here. Tell the people about this cat.
This guy he's been known by few, and now he's known by much more, Dave. But he's been on the scene for a couple years. I met him a couple years ago. University of Washington tennis star. Played junior tennis growing up with McGuffin some. This guy can play, and we're about to see it.
Yes, we are. He's paired up with another PN Dub area. He's got the Eric Lang by his side. Here we go. Let's play pickleball. Wow, and just nuts off the tape there by Manthau. Other side, you got Todd Fote and Jaume Martinez-Vic.
One of the better teams.
That's Vic with the return.
No mistake either that Manthau's playing the left with a big, tall guy on his right. Hilarious, but also smart.
Yeah. Why is it smart?
Manthau's quick. I think he can create off the bounce really well, and also is going to cover the middle. He's fast. And for that shot right there, Dave, Lang's got an unreal backhand counter and punch, as we just saw.
2-2.
Oh, my goodness. Not known for his singles play. That was a beauty.
You never see clean winners in doubles. We just saw one, Dave. It's a unicorn.
He should get double for that, but he will not. Just gets one.
3-2.
Oh, Fote took a big swing at that, but let it go off the tape.
3-3.
There's the speed right there by Purple Jesus, and now we missed it. Dave, also one of the only players on tour with a two-handed backhand slice return.
And that did tag Fote, so it did work out for them.
No, point 4. 4-3. Point.
Great serve.
Manthau did his master's thesis on pickleball.
There we go.
This guy is in. Forehand, that one slides wide. Saw Manthau with the knifey cut and then ripped the Tui down the line.
Yep. You can see how close he gets there, Dave. He'll walk on water, but he will not walk on the kitchen.
Love it.
6-4.
It's good for him to have a veteran by his side and Eric Lang here, too.
And a friend, too, both Pacific Northwest natives, like you said. That's helpful.
Couple of missed returns from Fote's. Got to clean that up. And around the backhand.
Some unconventional misses by Martinez-Vic there.
Yeah, he was the very early pick. Wow, what a grab.
Wow.
That was chaotic, but it worked out in the favor of the bouncers.
Two fastest hands on the court.
Excuse me, of the hard eights, apologies.
Give a shout out to your fellow booth member, normally Dave.
Yes.
Adam Stone on the sideline there.
Coaching up his hard eights here.
5-9.
He's getting away with some short returns, Purple Jesus is. Needs to drive those a little deeper, especially if he's going to slice them.
Yeah, it's nice to have
Ten,
a
five.
solid partner with the magic hands bail out that problem. Eric Lang again.
Late call by Fote.
Boy,
6.
Lang thinks he made it.
We're going to have a challenge.
SoCal, are you challenging the out call?
Okay, so they're challenging. So just
Atlanta Bouncers,
Vicky
give us
Ryan.
your out call. Referee
So
said
the
that we're gonna
reason
challenge
she's
the out
asking,
call. Out call puts us
do
back.
you stay with that? Is a challenge will be lost. You get 3 free challenges a match. If that call's overturned, guess what? The bouncers lose a challenge of their 3 because their call was overturned. The reason that rule is in play is people would be challenging all day long on anything close because there's absolutely none.
Right.
So I like that rule for this team concept.
Ooh, this is going to first glance it looks in, Dave.
That might be good.
Hard to tell. Yeah, it's looking close.
So
late
again,
call too by Fote. That's the other thing.
Yeah, and that's tough. I mean, you can see the challenge of just Martinez Vic has to snap his head. He's first thinking about playing a ball, then he's got to snap his head back.
It's going 100 miles per hour.
Yes.
You know?
And it's a volley from right in front of you. I mean, that's one of the bigger challenges is you have to judge the value of your opponent's shot as part of your job here
100%.
too. So let's see what Vicky Ryan's got for us. So it is indeed overturned. So that'll cost.
1 free challenge. You have 2 free challenges remaining. SoCal, you have 3 free challenges remaining. Yeah, SoCal starting at 5'11".
Yeah, I like the fact that the ramifications are, and nothing was done intentionally there. That missed by an inch, but
not a bad call.
But you cannot keep doing that, or you will be out of challenges when you might need one.
That's right. Big lead here for the Hard Eights.
Time in. 11-5.
Oh my, humongous swing from Jaume.
Yep, and I think they do need to be aggressive, but I don't think you go to Lang's backhand.
Yeah.
12-5.
Elsewhere. Can't say enough about Purple Jesus. Not a ton of reps. He's played some tournaments, but I mean, he is lights out so far.
6-12.
He chose to just start at the baseline there when he's receiving. That was interesting. And once the referee calls the score, you can do whatever you want.
That's right. So I actually asked him about that, Dave, the starting back with your returning partner. He said, I want to be back there with my partner. I want to move in together. I mean, the guy is a total teammate.
8-12.
And it's a odd look for the other team. So we will switch ends here, and after winning a tight battle in the women's, Eric Lang puts a big old stamp on that, and 13-8 is the lead as we switch ends. So we'll take a quick break. It's all about the dice here. The Hard Eights are up 5. Welcome back, everybody.
15 seconds.
Men's match switched ends, and the hard eights are in control here. Let's see if the bouncers can get going. We haven't gotten that positive energy from Martinez Vic that can really lead a team.
Better play of events there, better sequence.
9-13.
Okay, little positivity. They can stack a couple more here, right back in it.
Todd's alive, baby. Here we go.
10-13.
Let's go,
All over it, Eric Lang, the big fella.
Not fooled.
No.
14-10.
Okay, Jesus.
Yep.
Look at that pull.
Yep. He knows what he's doing there.
15-10.
Finds the paddle side hip. Tough luck off the tape, and that little glimmer of hope has quickly been squelched. They're down 6.
You have to dink these two, Dave. You're not going to hit through them, as it's been proven here.
And now you try to do a little too much. That's a shot he does have, but just not perfectly on balance.
And not at this moment. Yeah, not at this moment.
Starts to look very daunting. Goes right back to it and goes to the tattoo parlor to wear the bad decision.
Yep. Purple Jesus turning these speed ups into wine, Dave. He's all over it. Serve looked a little deep, but must have snuck in. Big point there.
All right, they got to get a few on their serve here.
And it has been all Purple Jesus on Fote the whole time, Dave. Just blowing them up.
Yeah, the error count from one side to the other is indicative of the score here.
Yep.
Pops up the dink and yeah.
I got to see the stats after this one, Dave. Purple Jesus, almost 0 on forced errors.
Yeah, just rolls out here. He's got, I mentioned the thesis, the book that will be coming out will be, of course, the Pickleball Gospel. So, I mean, if you're going to dive into it, I talked to him about the name, and he said it's a long story. I asked about The Big Lebowski, which is his favorite movie, and partial inspiration. Also, as you mentioned, from Washington, they're purple, so all of that kind of comes together. And we talk about, and lots of players ask me, how do I get more notoriety? How do I get, have a brand, have a reason, give us something to jump into, and he is the epitome of it.
He is. He's got me as a disciple. He's electric out there, and he backs it up with his play. That's
the key.
Part.
See, if you're all flashing, no game, it won't last at all. Fote, of course, was a member of that Hard 8 squad last year that did a lot of damage in challenge.
Klinger.
Yes. Klinger was outstanding last night, moved up to Premier. Okay, boys, it's GO time on the serve.
It's now or never.
12, 21.
Two, you know, rare misses there by Lang. And just like that, they much needed point.
13, 21.
Oh, they got a good look there after Manthau flying all over the place.
22, 13.
What a gat. My goodness, it was entertaining.
He's everywhere. No look backhand reset counter.
14, 22.
That's pretty from Jaume Martinez-Vic right there.
He knows he has to do that to Lang before Purple Jesus does that to Todd. So.
I love that timeout right there. If Adam Stone called it, good job, brother. So they could come back, but if they don't, how do you keep the squad from not? You've lost your first two matches. You'd be down 2-0 in your third overall team match here. How do you keep this positive, Eric?
I think you got to remind your team. Look, we're a good dream breaker team too. We've got 4 really good singles players. Let's go into mixed. Let's forget what just happened, put it aside, and we got to find 2 wins here to get it to a dream breaker, which is what we do best in. So it's not over. That's the greatest part about this format. It's never over, even without a freeze.
Yeah.
They just need to settle in and find some life here, especially with the home crowd.
Yeah, just not every team's going to get to play in their home area. So let's see if they can make this one a nail biter.
Lang may be the veteran, Dave, but Purple Jesus is saying, hey, I got you. Let's get to 25 here.
Just so solid today. Seen some very nice debuts on center. Kate Fahey was terrific yesterday for the Shock.
Huge fan.
Explosive into the middle there. First step, but doesn't come up with it. But when you've got that kind of lead, you can
take some chances.
I mean, the slower points, they haven't been many, but they have definitely been in Atlanta's favor.
That's been the spot, too, is that inside foot, making Lang hit a backhand dink there. This guy might as well be walking the ball over there and putting it to the spot he wants, Dave. He's unconscious right now.
Game point for the hard eights. Okay.
Didn't like the bounce there.
Well,
they're
he's
alive.
playing against the bouncers, so he's got to deal with that. So, all right. Atlanta hopes to serve for a while here.
Good speed up. Good read by Jaume.
Took them 4 last time. Here's their third try. in the men's match. And that will do it. So the hard eights were just in front the whole way and just coasted it home.
Didn't look back.
Really well played by. Just Lang did his thing, and then if that was your first viewing of Max Manthau, it's what's coming all season long here on MLP. So the mixed is up next, and the bouncers have got to figure this thing out. Welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming here with Eric Roddy in the house. Love having the insights from part of the North Carolina crew here.
That's right.
And this is a regular season, as you referred to at the beginning. So the way the points work is every match is worth 3. If you get out the door in regulation, and that's what you want, you get all 3 of them. If you get to a Dream Breaker, you'll get at least 1 point, and the winner of the Dream Breaker gets the other one. And much like in an NBA or NHL season, your favorite team might miss the playoffs by a point or 2, and you'll look down. Yeah, you'll look back and you'll say, "Hey, we had a chance to close a match out in Atlanta, and it went to a Dream Breaker," and that could be the difference of whether you get to the top 6. So it is Atlanta that gets to choose here, and it's going to be interesting to see what they chose to do. And look at Manthau coming over and dapping up everybody here.
He's true to his word. He's one of the kindest players and professionals we have in this sport, as you can see on display there.
So we've got Terashenko and Manthau against Martinez, Vick, and Walker.
All right, players.
Bouncers have to have this one. We will play the other mix no matter what, but this would be lights out if they don't.
This is truly going to be Dalme versus Purple Jesus. Who can take that middle and who can start, the firefight first?
1-0.
Look at this dude scamper. Angie has been making balls all day. Let's go, bouncers. What a rally.
What a get. That's how you start a match right there, Dave.
Girl power, let's go. 2-0.
I've seen Jaume win 7 points in a row in singles in seconds, so this is a terrific start for these two.
Unfortunately, Dave, Jaume's won 7 points in a few seconds against me a time or two, so you're not wrong.
4-0.
Wow, on this return, and the wrecking crew that is Martinez, Vic, and Walker, and just that one scrambly point can just trigger 2 or 3 more.
Yep.
No way.
Good.
And then lost her mind.
I know, don't do that. Great point, but go cross
This
there,
ball,
Angie. Yep.
if you get it under control, let it be under control. Sometimes you go, oh man, I'm on it right now. My resets are great. I'm going to blast it through this dude. Then you work so hard to get a nice lead, and you just cannot give
Gotta stay
it
tough.
back. Get out of the freebie factory. Oh, a little bait step from Jaume.
Good fake there. Better return by Walker.
6-2.
Oh, no.
Does Purple Jesus have 4 arms? Where'd that arm come
unreal.
from? Holy cow.
The villain in a Spider-Man movie over there. And Jaume, to his infinite credit, has worked so hard on his doubles game, and it is on point now.
It's unbelievable what the jump he's made in a couple months.
Some of the ladies, it's tough to reload the two-handed backhand and be ready for the next one.
4-7.
And Jaume just shakes his head like, don't try and attack cross court.
Nope, not gonna work.
8-4.
Unreal.
Wow. Oh, no. Both sides tried to go I formation here. Jaume just,
Almost a Burt, Dave.
Yeah.
Almost there.
yeah, if he would have done that, he could have at least cleared the paddle clank. Oh, no.
He's there, too.
It's the same thing on both sides. 2 rallies in a row. A little
Surge
more
of adrenaline.
compact.
Yep.
9-5.
Big swing. Dave, we're reaching that territory where a big lead in the middle is almost too tough to come back from.
10-5.
Wow. Oh, just deep for Martinez Vic. That is a big save from Terashenko right there.
Like I mentioned earlier, Dave, she's taking some time off. You can tell she's already getting so much better. Back to form. Good point construction.
So now on the other side, a scrambly point that looked like it was 95-5 in favor of the bouncers. They scrapped out of it, get a couple more here. Another clank, and that huge lead is but 2.
It's hard too, because in mixed you do want to cover that middle as the left side guy, but you don't want to go too far. You might have gone too far there.
Sort of a nothing serve from Terashenko, and you've got to take advantage of that. Great return from Angie.
11-8.
2 in a row.
This one feels big for momentum. To switch up 5 would be huge for Atlanta. Oh, a little handball at the end there. That was fun and crazy, all wrapped up in one.
He's got Purple Jesus smiling, so they did something good there.
And my boy has great flow coming out of there, and it used to be 3 times as long, he was telling me.
The PNW lettuce back there is looking good.
Just deep enough, so they will switch up 4. So they got the lead, got a little dicey. Now they've stretched it out to 4, and obviously they're playing for their lives as it relates to this particular match. So can the bouncers close it and make that second mixed doubles match mean everything? We'll find out after this. Welcome back, everybody. A beautiful day for pickleball here in Atlanta at this gorgeous Lifetime facility. We love this place. It is one of our favorites on the pickleball tour. Tough break off the net there, and bouncers keep it rolling.
14-9.
And this Manthau standing back with his partner is nuts. Oh, and body. Wow. Oh, and a
half-hearted sorry there.
The sorry, not sorry of all time from Marina there.
10-14.
Unreal.
Wow, what a runaround.
I think you can tell what side he prefers to drop on, Dave. Definitely the backhand.
I mean, you don't see that ever. To run all the way to get a backhand with a ball on the right side of the court there. Okay. Nice return. He has a little Connor Garnett movement to his game.
A little bit of a spring there.
15-11.
Sometimes those balls off the tape can throw you off, and love the partner connection there from Manthal just to make sure, hey, tough break.
They've gotten all the net cords against them so far.
16-11.
Yeah, he even makes it confusing for the referee because, like, why is everybody back behind the baseline here?
Another one, Dave. 3 net cords I can think of going in favor of the bouncers.
Hey, home court advantage.
That's right.
17-11.
Just massive forehands. The guy that grew up in Mallorca, Spain, hit tennis balls with not Rafa Hewitt, who we love and had in the very chair you're in, but Rafa Nadal. So his tennis acumen is no joke, and Adam Stone has made an appearance on the court and has called timeout.
SoCal scores 13.
So it's not impossible to come back, but it's more difficult without the freeze.
Yes.
How do you, when you know you're going to have to win some points on your serve, like are you thinking about that in this timeout? What are you thinking about here down 7?
Yeah, Dave, I think there comes a point, especially as a coach or a player, where you're down so much and you only have so many points left. You almost have to just start going for a little bit more, knowing that you might lose, but it's the only way to score points in a hurry. Bombing serves, hitting a bigger return, you know, that kind of stuff. I think it's worth it.
So it is, again, this interesting situation where all of the other events in MLP up to this point was like a tournament where we'd have a winner. That is not the case in these regular season matches.
Oh, that's silky.
Side out.
Saw him leaning, went right behind him, Dave.
And Jaume has to get beat down the line. He has got to be aggressive.
He doesn't mind that.
Side out. Point 19. 19-12.
So that heavy two-way slice backhand has failed him a few times here in this mixed match. Oh, man, Angie.
We've reached that point of the match, Dave, where the hard eights have to start going for stuff. They need a lot and they need a little.
And just whips it cross court, and that was going to stay in, too.
21-13.
Just wide.
Side out. Point 14.
The fact that Jaume was that aggressive, he hit a backhand from the middle there. That's how aggressive his court positioning was.
21.
What a shot from Marina Terashenko on the full sprint.
That'll get you going, and that will get you right back in it. What a shot.
Wow.
I didn't even think that was there, Dave.
Wow. Tracks it down and then whips it into the open court. Huge return.
It's the first third I think I remember seeing Manthal miss.
22-15.
Oh, hello, Angie. Just hanging out on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, and then get that out of here, brother.
They're defending their house and their court. They love it.
Oh, Angie. Angie.
Awesome. She said, hey, I'm putting women's behind me. I'm coming to play next.
Game point for the Bouncers.
24-15.
to take him at least 2, Dave.
Yep. Took 4 and 3 for the hard 8s to get out the door.
16-24.
And that'll do it. So a great response from Martinez, Vic, and Walker. We're ahead the whole time. Now, can Irakina and Fote ride the wave? That is the question. We'll find out. This last mixed doubles match has a lot riding on it.
Not crazy about some of the surfaces are already kind of cracked and stuff, so just make sure you got good concrete. I mean, it's still really good. It's softer on the joint. Collars are good. Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great. I would either do that or roll, like the Masters. Yeah. 25, 30. It's great. Chick and I will carpool. It's awesome. Oh, God, I just gotta make sure I don't.
Welcome back, everybody. An inspired performance from Martinez, Vic, and Walker have given their team a chance to get to a Dreambreaker, and you called it. They're a good Dreambreaker team.
They are.
What does this duo for the Bouncers have to do to win this match?
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to Irakina being able to keep the dink rally with Maddox. Lang is so dangerous. He's so long, that paddle, and he's able to hit the ball so hard. Fote, no stranger, some mixed success, as you mentioned. Huge MLP star. So I think really it's coming down to the ladies in this one, and can they keep it away from the middle?
We got tall ladies who are going to be reaching in. You're going to have to keep those dinks shallow. Christine Maddox to start us. Let's play pickleball. Wow, get a miss on a gift.
1-0.
Great pressure by Lang. You can see him already creeping over, dude. He wants that ball.
2-0.
Cannot happen.
No. You've got to make that ball, and you've got to make her continue to dink.
3-1.
Oh, no. Okay, I was going to say, after the first rally, can't have that happen again when you're hitting down on the ball. So nice pressure from Fote.
So impressed by Maddox, Dave. First event, first MLP, has not been playing that long, and she looks like a 4-year veteran.
And another player that just likes to drive with the two-handed backhand.
Yep.
5-2.
We don't say it enough. Eric Lang's serve might be the most underrated.
Did you see that?
It is huge.
Wow. That is the one interesting part of MLP, is that the ladies will not have to try and return that. I mean, Eric Lang putting on a show here, and Vogt is going to have to fight this off, and everybody that returns against Lang knows they're in for it. Mixed, men's, it doesn't matter. Wow. Oh, this is still going.
No way.
High formation. Oh, and then 5-hole.
Huge. Vogt needed that one bad.
Had to after that. When you get this ATP and you don't win the rally, when you could have smacked that way back cross court.
3-7.
Okay. They haven't done much with the ball. Let's see if they can do something here. Just wide there.
Another big one. Chipping away at this lead, early lead here.
4-7.
Interesting choice, but got away with it.
I think Lang was late getting over there.
Yeah.
5-7.
Oh, and a cocktail from Lang, and we are within one.
It's the first time we've seen a team win 4 points in a row, I think, in a while, Dave.
So they've done nothing on their serve, but found it just in time. So it just can't get too far away from you.
Unreal. Listen to that noise.
I mean, it's just
clubbing the ball.
I mean, there's a noise ordinance that should come down.
9-6.
Great leave.
And there's the pressure, and just when you think they're back involved now, the lead is back to 4.
10-6.
Ambitious choice for Maddox
I
there.
complimented a little early there,
Yeah.
Dave. There's a more of a novice shot there.
7-10.
All right, I liked what they did on offense last time. Can they do it again?
Todd's there.
That's pretty from Vogt, man. That backhand counter is good.
He said, absolutely not, Christine. Do not get that in my house.
8-10.
Fell into the trap there. Lang's like, come on.
Cross body counter, right down.
11-8.
Look at that drop. Are you kidding me, Lang? Oh, and then that one, a little skitter off the tape.
Tough luck.
Bad luck, bad luck. Let's go bouncer.
9-11.
If you like dinking, you've come to the wrong place.
She knew it too. Started running back immediately, Dave. Said, uh-oh.
That, I just popped it up. Retreat.
Yep. Let me scramble.
Oh, look at Vogt.
Gotta delay the 13 points here as long as you can for the
12-9.
bouncers.
This rally they have to have.
Great serve.
Wow, great spin from Eric.
Really
Yeah, like
off
that.
a great serve. Tricky return.
10-12.
I'm laughing because transition, just let it rip.
Why
and
not?
Maddox just sitting on it. Just get that out of here. Fote
Why
has
not?
no chance. So it isn't dire, but they gotta rally with maybe someone will figure out that it's okay to dink every once in a while. I don't know, Eric. We'll be back with the conclusion of this one right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The bouncers have to rally to force a dream breaker or we are done, and the SoCal Hard Eights will get all three of the standings points
13-10.
available. Here we go. 13-10. Eric Lang at the top of the screen to serve it.
Will we
Stick
see
the
a
paddle
dink?
in there.
I know. Will we see a dink, David?
I don't know.
Pressing question here.
They seem disinterested in that. Nope, just step back and rip it.
Eric Lang said, I heard you, other Eric, and it's not happening.
Well,
Team
13.
Eric here, not spelled the same, but. Oh no.
She found the spot there. All knotted up, Dave. Here we go.
Great recovery from the bouncers, because at the beginning of this match they could do nothing when they were serving.
Side out. Going
Wow, just you can't kill your own rally.
14-13.
Wow, it barely made it past the kitchen.
Good move.
That was going to be heartbreaking for Fote if he didn't win that rally after having several chances. 14 all.
14-14.
What a gut. Oh my.
Oh,
Careful.
good catch.
Careful.
That was scary.
15-14.
Dave, I could be wrong. That might have been the first lead for Fote and Arikina the whole time.
Came all the way back to get that, and then little struggle in transition there, but it is knotted up.
The third.
Nice drop. And that sails deep.
Side out.
So can they push it to 2 or 3 here and really get the scoreboard to add some pressure? What a drop.
Great drop.
Arikina, another one of these that likes the 2E inside out.
Yep. Execute perfection there.
And
Good timeout. Adam Stone's on it.
Coach Stone has seen enough of this comeback. And the hard eights, I talked to Tim Parks before this match, and he said, we're 1-2, but we feel like we're 2-1 because they got that point from losing the Dream Breakers.
Right.
The problem is, this is a match that seemed to be in hand after winning the men's and women's, and now if you don't get this one, you have A, bad memories of your Dream Breakers, and B, you're probably the underdog in
a little bit.
Not wildly, but you felt like
just
Atlanta,
a little bit.
just a little bit better. So this is a big conversation for Adam.
Yeah. I think he's telling that right now. I think he said, hey, we're in striking position. You guys have been, leading the majority of this game. Find out what was working, and that's playing aggressive and beating them to the punch. Making thirds. Here we go.
Yeah. And just, I am just clarifying for everyone, there was no rule added in the last 20 minutes where you're not allowed to dink.
17-15.
Would have been really tough.
She bailed out of that one and tried to roll it there. Okay. Wow.
No way.
Oh, no.
No way. And he's there.
Is this in? This is in. Oh, what chaos. And that was not the way they thought they were winning that rally. Fote let a ball bounce and recovered after hitting two massive overheads.
And there's that cross-court dink rally, Dave. I mentioned at the very beginning.
Was it a rally?
Yeah, well, 2 or 3 balls. Arakina, the X factor.
360 from Arakina after that one, and what a difference in mojo here. This team looked dead on arrival after men and women's doubles. What a get. Oh my.
No one hung on the net. We could count to 1 the time that ball was on the net there.
Oh, and the crowd, the net cords are like fireworks. They just ooh and ah with them. Okay. Tension mounting. 2-point lead for the Bouncers, looking to force a Dream Breaker. Let's serve. And amateurs at home, just don't swing away always in the transition area like these players are.
Please drop the ball.
Lefty. Oh, man. Arakina is going to destroy that.
Oh, no.
Eric Lang is the beneficiary of that. Oh, my. Careful down the third base line there.
I don't love that decision.
Man, not even near the 20 by 44 there.
There's a weird stretch of points here, Dave. Weird bounces, weird decisions at the most crucial juncture.
Sits
Here
on
we
the
go.
tape. I think it's all called nerves, sir. Just barely hit. Very awkward paddle position.
The 0-2 willed that thing over there.
22-19.
Lang is. And how in the world did he speed that one up?
And they're still not ready. That's the crazy part. You can't be ready for it. And he's doing it every shot.
22.
wow, what a aggressive dink rally here.
No way.
That's a beautiful overhead combo platter.
Codfoot with an overhead clinic in this match. Here we go.
And some very positive vibes here for these two who were a little afraid at the beginning of this, but it is pretty now, and they're within 2 of forcing what everybody that loves MLP wants, a dream breaker.
Oh,
Just, gosh.
It's hard to get body back from the baseline, and Hurricane almost just did.
A missile coming at you.
Great job, Atlanta. Let's go.
21, 23.
And Fote is everywhere. Oh, no. She's been so solid in the cross-court dinking and then just speeds it up, and the lead is but 1. Well, the bouncers have to have this one, or then the scoreboard is daunting.
Oh, no. There's no way.
Oh, no.
With a Western grip, you got to hit it up, Dave. Hit it to the moon.
Give that thing a little arc, baby. Wow. Okay. Dream breaker forcing opportunity for the bouncers. And they do it. We are going to a dream breaker. It did not look good early, but it looked very good late.
Bonus
The Atlanta
pickleball.
crowd is excited, and as my man Eric Roddy just said, we've got bonus pickleball coming your way. It's going to be a dream breaker. We love them. Each team's got 1 point in the standings. Who's going to get the other one? We'll find out right after this. Oh, we have Dream Breaker music? I can't wait. Oh, yeah. Well, welcome back, everybody. If you were dreaming for a dream breaker, you got your wish. So here's how it works if you're new here. One person from each team starts, but we go through the whole roster like a batting order in Major League Baseball. Then we go to the bottom and back up at the top. We'll switch after every 4 rallies. This is just played to 21, though, Eric.
That's right.
You still got to win by 2. What's the mentality going into this?
So, again, I know I sound like a broken record. Make balls. Everybody's nervous. Your adrenaline is going to be pumping. You're going to want to overhit. You're going to want to hit a winner. Make that first third. Make your serve. Don't bomb the serve, which is contrary to single strategy here. Get the ball in play and let your opponent be nervous and then scramble and run.
Okay. We have not, on any matches that I've seen, and it may have happened, so I'm not going to say this is absolute, seen one of those male versus female matchups that are so much fun when we see somebody sneak a single star from the ladies' side 100%. Out there. I would expect that we are going to see Jaume put out there first without any question.
And he's
here.
Most likely going to play Purple Jesus.
Yes.
2 elite singles players. Yeah, I would almost put the house on that one, Dave.
And then we'll have Foden Lang, who all those dudes just stared each other down. And it went the doubles not so well for the hometown team, and the mixed very well. And then, my goodness, the ladies is going to be interesting. Terashenko has a long history of very good results in singles. You talked about hasn't played a lot of professional pickleball recently, so where's her level? And the other thing the hard 8s carry into this is losing Dream Breakers.
That's right.
They've lost the 2 that they have played so far. So this is going to be something else. Manthau is charging around the top end of that court.
And I'm excited.
Him versus Jaume is must see, and I'm glad we've got it. Let's play pickleball. Just wide.
That was almost disgusting.
The switch ends at 11 because we're playing to 21. That's just pretty. And Jaume, where's Rafa Hewitt? He's rounding him up over there.
And I'd give the advantage to the bouncers, guys, but then the hard 8s win it.
Okay.
It's a great spot. Great answer by Purple Jesus.
So this is a huge point here for Martinez Vic. He knows he has to be the inspiration for his squad. And he will get 3 as that's sent well deep. Oh, and guess what we're going to get?
Goodness.
I called for it and I got it. Fote versus Maddox. All the pressure is on Todd.
I'm going to go ahead and venture the hard 8s reacted here, Dave, right?
Oh, they did, yes.
Great. Great serve by Fote.
4-1.
Uh-oh.
There's one for Maddox.
2-4.
Sometimes that short return takes away angles. Fote has to have this one. And he gets it indeed.
Huge.
So now Jeannie Arikina against Eric Lang. Same idea, just hold it together, get 1 or 2.
Great serve by Jeannie, but a great return by Lang.
So now Arikina is going to see this humongous serve from Lang. Oh, he kind of took a little something off. Oh, boy, Skitter.
Quick stat for you, Dave. 50% of thirds have been made so far. That's it, just 50.
7-3.
Oh my gosh. Slap down the line.
She's
inside
feeling it.
in.
She's feeling it. What a ball.
8-3.
And Lang just calmly puts that away, but Arikina more than did her job. So this is the chance for the MLP. She just wins.
Yep.
So Kontarashenko, the more experienced player, certainly Angie Walker, is up to the task. But is she in a dream breaker on center court? We'll find out. Oh my, and just sprays it wide.
This is where I think the scoreboard really helps, Dave. Yeah. Less pressure on Walker, she can play freer.
9-4.
Chalk so far, 1 more.
Good catch, get this one.
5-9.
Kontarashenko all over that one.
Yep.
Right here.
6-9.
Great approach from Walker.
Beautiful.
So the lead is 4. If Jaume can get this, oh, look at Manthal just fires that in, gets the runner out at home, trying to score on a double in the gap. Here we go, 10-6. Jaume doesn't even know that he's switching sides.
1 minute.
Yep, switch to 11 here instead of 13 with going to 21. Do you think there's any question Purple Jesus having a good time out there, Dave?
Oh, this guy's... He was having a good time when I talked to him before this match even started. He's so happy to be here. But he is not happy about the scoreboard.
That's right.
So you've got this and then the male-female thing coming back there with Fote with a chance to stretch out a lead. So this is a big chance for Manthal. Oh, and Jaume is feeling it.
This guy was born for this stage.
Just whips that. No chance.
1-6.
Oh my, and goes right back where it came from, down the line again. Jaume has a chance to sweep 4 for 4 here.
13-6.
And that is exactly what he does. Manthal looks back, but that ball was going to be well in.
What a run.
Christine Maddox did not know she signed up for this when she got drafted. 14-6, and she has got to get at least 2 here.
14-6.
Todd's going to be there.
He's there.
He's not there, though.
He goes with the lefty, I love it.
Just anything in desperation.
Let me stick my paddle out here. Great hustle.
Great first rally for Christine, though. Oh, tries inside out and does not have it, runs out of court.
Not in a dream breaker. Put that thing in. Good luck.
15-7.
Again, to 21 here, folks. Ooh, a little too much there.
Point.
Has to have this one.
Yeah, I think this is going to decide it here, Dave.
16-7.
Oh, and sprays it wide again, and Fote does his job, gets 3 of 4 after losing the first one of that rotation. And now Arakina can play so loose here, up 10. Another bomb of a serve.
Wow.
18-7.
I'm looking a little defeated despite winning that point, Dave.
Yeah, just sort of threw that winner over there and went back to serve. Arakina has risen to the occasion with this interesting choice that was made to switch it up.
Handles the serve with ease.
19-8.
Oh, that would have been something. Okay,
Right out.
Tereshchenko has to have 3 at least. And Walker can just let loose here with a 10-point cushion behind her. That sails deep, and
here we go.
The Bouncers, after dropping men's and women's, have a match point.
One more right here.
29.
Oh, she just missed it.
What a grab from Tereshchenko.
Great set. What a volley.
Try number 2.
10-20.
What a forehand. No, this can't be happening, right? Surely not.
Well, here comes try number 3.
So clutch.
11-20.
And Tereshchenko says, not on my
Oh my
watch.
gosh.
Try number 4. You need divine intervention. You got a purple Jesus. Here we go.
What a serve. What a serve.
Try number 5.
13-20.
Oh, no. And that will do it.
You gotta go for it, but that hurts.
The comeback for the hometown squad is complete.
Unreal.
They looked like they were down and out after dropping men's and women's, but they come roaring back, take both mitts, and win the Dream Breaker. And the Hard Eights lose their 3rd Dream Breaker of the weekend. Wow, what a response. Very impressive. The Bouncers get their first team win here in their home event.